plan on being a PGA.
Do you have any reservations? Thank you. Any reservations, sir, about the merger? Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. I don't know how they're going to do it.
I was hoping you can clarify as it relates to the LIV-PGA merger. Yesterday, the president was asked about this merger during the cabinet meeting, and he said, "I'm going to be in the PGA." Can you clarify? Had he been briefed about the merger before? Was he aware of what
Absolutely,
he was
he
speaking?
had been, yes.
And what did he mean then by? Was he just laughing off the question?
I just think that he was basically saying, I'm not going to comment.
The Wall Street Journal editorial board said this is more than just a private deal. It's really about MBS sort of thumbing his nose at the president. They point out that the Saudis entered a China brokered deal with Iran. They are cozying up to Maduro, cut oil production ahead of Blinken's visit, helping Russia, driving up prices, hurting Biden. And they write, is Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman trolling President Biden? Call it the revenge of the pariah.
And we're just not going to comment.
Risk making the president look weak if there's no comment. When you have Democratic senators saying that the president's Justice Department should be looking at this with respect to antitrust questions, foreign registration questions, doesn't no comment fall short?
Our foreign policy relationship with heads of states was gutted and destroyed by the last administration. Does not make the president weak.
He was briefed on it though, right?
Does not make the president. Of course, he's going to be briefed on it. He's the president of the United States. But does not. But we're not going to comment on it because it is a private entity. We've been consistent. We've been consistent. He's the president of the United States. He gets to know everything that's going on in the world and in the country, right? That is important for him to know. He's one of the leaders of the free world.
To get briefed on private.
All right, I've answered your question. We're going to move on. Go ahead, Courtney.
Do you really mean to say that you have no comment on this massive investment by Saudi Arabia taking a huge foothold in one of the U.S.'s biggest sports?
Well, we've been very clear. When it comes to mergers, when it comes to a private entity, we do not comment. I mean, that is not unnatural. That is not uncommon from us here at the White House. Look, when it comes to human... Wait, let me finish. Let me finish.
Does the White House now have any reaction to the merger of the PGA and LIV Golf? And did this issue come up during Secretary Blinken's meeting yesterday with the Crown Prince in Saudi Arabia?
So I can say this, the State Department, my colleague at the State Department, they put out a readout. So again, we're just not going to comment on this deal. We're going to let the two parties speak for themselves. What we're going to focus on from here is we're going to continue to meet our commitment to the American people.
One more try at this. Some Senate Democrats are not really happy with the announcement of this merger. The Senate Finance Chairman Ron Wyden said they're going to launch a comprehensive investigation into this. He said it looks like a cash grab plan, plain and simple, and it raises troubling questions. Does the White House support Senate Democrats doing that investigation?
We're just not going to comment. The House, the Congress is going to move forward the way that they are going to move